In this video, I'm going to walk through a sell or process further decision as part of differential analysis. We're presented with a company that manufactures 3 different products from a joint input and a joint processing operations. Up until that split up point, which is just the point to which those 3 products become identifiable, they spend a joint cost of $350,000. Now, for decision making, ultimately we want to consider individually for each product A, B, and C, do I sell that product as is at the split up point at which it just becomes identifiable, or do I process it further into something else? And I'll do that individually. I want to note the joint cost that I have to spend to get any of the products up to the split up point is irrelevant in my decision making as part of what I'm going to do with each individual product. So I'm not even considering that. What I am going to consider is individually for each product, what's the extra revenue that I can earn from processing it further compared to the additional cost. So let's work through A together. So for A, if I do additional processing, we earn $20 per pound for that material. Let's compare that to the selling price we would have gotten at that initial split up point at which it just became identifiable, and that's $16 per pound. Well, that's $4 extra in incremental revenue, 20 minus 16. But we need to also multiply it times the amount of poundage, which is 15,000 pounds. So 20 minus 16, or $4 extra times 15,000 pounds, is 60,000 extra in revenue if I keep processing it. But that comes at an additional cost, and the additional cost is listed at 63,000. So 63,000 additional cost minus 60,000 in additional revenue means we're losing $3,000. It's a $3,000 disadvantage because the cost of processing exceeds the extra revenue. In this situation, I would want to sell A at the split off point because additional processing is going to remove profitability from the company. Let's do one more together. I'll save C for you, but do B together. The selling point after processing would be $13 per pound minus the $8 per pound at the split off point. So 13 minus 8 is $5 per pound, times, noted that it's 20,000 pounds, is 100,000 additional dollars in revenue. Subtract from that the 80,000 additional in cost means there's an advantage or additional profit if we continue processing. So we continue processing B. Again, these are independent decisions. Once we reach the split off point, they're unique products. We're going to sell A at the split off point because it's a disadvantage. We're going to keep processing B because it's an advantage and earns us additional profitability. I'm going to let you cover C on your own.